What if someone you loved called you years after disappearing just to say that they were pregnant with twins, shortly before vanishing into thin air yet again? This is the story of Desiree Reed, missing in South Africa for over 2 decades. Now, Desiree was last seen in Sea Point, and here is her age-progressed photo and a number on the screen. If you have seen her or know her, please call this private investigator. Desiree was born in 1979 in KZN, and she would later move to Johannesburg with her mother, and her parents would shortly divorce there afterwards. And as a child of divorce, like many of us, Desiree did not handle the divorce well. We know that she perhaps met a man who introduced her with some bad substances, and after a bad breakup with this man, she sort of spiraled. But Desiree got help. We know that her mom put her into rehab, and she completed the rehab program in 1999. Now, this would make her disappearance even more stranger, because on the 28th of January 2000, her mom would leave Desiree sleeping in the townhouse for that day, and they had plans to have lunch with Desiree's sister, but Desiree would simply vanish into thin air for 3 years. A missing persons case was opened at the Benoni police station, but no one would hear anything for 3 years. And that is when Desiree's aunt would unfortunately pass away, and a woman claiming to be Desiree would phone the house. Now the uncle would answer the phone, and Desiree would ask for the aunt by name. And the uncle would sort of say she's not here because he was still dealing with the grief, and the woman phoned back. And that's eventually when he told her, like, look, she's passed away. And Desiree apparently burst into tears and said that she was pregnant with twins. Now, she would phone another aunt, later saying that she had unfortunately miscarried the twins. And we also know that she tried to phone her mom at her mom's place of work, but would miss her by a few seconds. Now, since 2003, no one has heard anything from Desiree. Years later, Nicole Engelbrecht would feature Desiree's story on her podcast, which she documents in her new book. And there would be some leads that would be uncovered. For example, a lady came forward from Sea Point in Cape Town, where she said that she saw Desiree and she recognized the age-progressed photo of Desiree. She was walking along the Sea Point beachfront at night. She went into the bathroom. She was washing her hands. Her eyes met with someone in the mirror, and she claims that she recognized the woman, and only a few days later did she realize that it was Desiree. Now, Desiree should be 46 years old today, and if you've ever walked